Today I'm painting fan art of No Face from Spirited Away. He's definitely one of my favorite characters, and if you don't know who he is, I encourage you to check out the movie Spirited Away or Howl's Moving Castle or any Miyazaki movie because they're like my favorites and are beyond magical. I didn't really know what to talk about for the voiceover, but then I got to thinking about No Face and what he represents and what we can learn from him. He was a lost soul that wanted to find his way, and to do so he copied those around him. He tried being greedy to be happy, and that didn't work. He tried to fit in with everybody else by copying them to, get an identity, and that didn't make him happy. He also tried eating people, which represents power, and that just made him scary and definitely not happy. But at the end of the movie, he finally found happiness, and guess what brought that about? The simple act of knitting. Yes, knitting. So this relates a lot to my life because I kept thinking in the past that things would make me happy or doing something would make me happy, but it never did. And I realized I have to, just be happy now and enjoy the ride. I guarantee that anyone that had their dreams come true or reached great heights of success, like, their greatest goals, will tell you that at first they felt a ton of elation, but then they get over it and go back to their normal happiness levels or depression levels. I mean, there's a lot of research on this, guys, and almost every successful person out there says this. And sometimes it's even worse. They can feel emptier because they realize that the thing they were chasing didn't bring them happiness after all, and they turn to drugs or alcohol. But usually instead it's followed up by making bigger and bigger goals, and they never stop chasing. They think that maybe the next goal will bring happiness, or the next one, but the inner void never fills up. The secret truth that nobody wants you to know, well, at least not advertising, is that there is no void. You are perfect just as you are. Our society trains us to think that we're not good enough, rich enough, smart enough, or beautiful enough. We are just not worthy. We have all these, celebrities or models that we look up to and we think we should be like them, or people that are extremely successful or rich. Our economy thrives on this lack of self-esteem. We put our attention into things that we think will make us happy because we're told they will, but they never do their job. So what is the secret to fulfillment and happiness? Am I implying that you should do nothing or put your head in the sand? No, I'm implying that happiness is your natural state. And it's not about the destination, but the journey. It's about the simple act of doing what you love and living in the present moment and being happy with what is. Because we're just here to be happy and enjoy the ride. You already are perfect and complete. You only have to let go of all the negative beliefs you hold on to about yourself and start loving yourself for you just as you are in this moment. Yes, warts and all. It's about being happy and satisfied with where you are and focusing on the things that really matter, like love, kindness, and beauty, and yes, even following your passion. I don't mean the superficial beauty, like how we only think certain people are beautiful and others ugly because we're trained to do so. Yes, we're trained to think certain people are beautiful. For example, my mom comes from a small Ukrainian village, and in that village, if you were, heavier, you were more beautiful, and if you were skinnier, you were ugly. My mom was very thin, and everyone made fun of her for it, and it's complete opposite in America. So our standards of beauty are different around the world and different times. If you look at anyone with fresh eyes, you will see beauty. A baby sees beauty in everything. They take in the colors, textures, lines, sounds, smell, and delight in it. You know what I mean if you look at a baby's eyes. They are in awe with what they see. You can be too. Magic is all around you, and so is beauty. But you have to quiet the thinking mind and become the observer to see it. You have to quiet the incessant chattering and stop labeling everything. Wake up to who you truly are, a loving awareness. There is nothing you can ever do to make yourself better because you already are perfect and complete. I mean, really think about it. Every tree is perfect. Every flower is perfect. They're all different but perfect. I mean, even cats. There are so many cats, and each cat is so unique, but they are all perfect, and so are you. Once you realize this, you can live for your happiness instead of trying to impress others that are in turn trying to impress you, and it's an endless cycle. Instead of fear, you can live with love. Embrace joy. Do what you love to do and appreciate the little things, like a good book, a cup of tea, or a walk in nature. This is where true fulfillment comes from. True happiness. It's an inner thing. It's with you all along. All you have to do is silence your thoughts, and you will realize that your true state is just like that of a happy baby. Also, when you follow your heart and do what you love and truly enjoy the ride, the whole universe tends to help you out with everything. People will look at you and wonder how you did all that you do and why you are so lucky. The simple explanation is that when you are satisfied with what you have right now, more things that are satisfactory come into your life. Like attracts like, and the things that you pay attention to every day come into your life again and again. It's a circle. Your thoughts create your reality. So when you're always chasing the next thing and feeling unfulfilled, you will always feel unfulfilled and will always be chasing the next thing. The biggest things that can break this cycle is practicing gratitude and meditation. Also, don't be afraid of dreaming and believe in yourself. Just make sure those dreams are there for the right reasons. And then go for them. Just don't think you'll feel any different when you get there, because it will only be temporary. But you will get there if it's something your heart truly wants. You can do anything. I hope you guys enjoy this speed painting. I really love how this turned out, and I'm at my happiest when I create and follow my passion. I didn't really have a plan for this. I just knew I wanted to paint no face, and I just let it happen naturally and organically and went with the flow. So that's another great advice for life. Just go with the flow. Whenever I get stressed out or think too much, or I let go and everything writes itself again. Don't overthink things, let it happen, and just trust that you know the way, because you do. Have faith that things are working out for you, and they will. Sending you lots of love and joy. And until next time, guys, go out there and, have fun. I'll see you later.